Today I'm going to talk to you about why I use flash on certain photo shoots. So most of you know by now, hopefully, that I shoot both real estate and interiors and architecture work. And the main difference is the level of care and detail that goes into those shoots and how those photos are going to be used after I'm done editing them and delivering them to the client. With real estate, those photos are typically just going to go onto the MLS, which is the system that people use to view houses online. And it may be printed on some flyers and it'll probably be shared on Facebook. And then once that listing is sold or changed hands, those photos are done. Like, nobody sees them again, really. Real estate shoots tend to be faster and you don't have to pay as much attention to detail because of that reason alone. People aren't really analyzing the details of this, and somebody's job and craftsmanship isn't on the line based on real estate photos. So today I'm going to cover why I use flash on some of my real estate shoots. So there's two primary ways you can light a photo for a real estate listing, and that's using the available light and natural light, or there's using flash and supplemental lighting. So shooting with natural light and the available light, you basically don't have to think about colors. You can just shoot it and you just use what's there, and it pretty much looks accurate to what you might be used to sitting in a room, and that's fine. The problem with natural light is that you have multiple sources of light coming into a room and you have no control over that. So you've got the regular light in the room, which is like lit by lamps, which are usually tungsten, and it's like those yellow colors. Then you've got the light coming in from the window, which is usually a more bluish light. That's where flash comes in, because flash gives you more control over the color. Using flash isn't just throwing a flash on top of the camera and shooting a photo. You have to know the right spots to light up so that your photo is evenly lit when you go to edit it.
So what you can see is when I light the room up, it leaves this room dark. And I want to be able to see the details in that room, so I also have to light that room up. So this is a Photoshop job. What I'll do is I'll take both these images and blend them together in Photoshop later. I know that by looking at this image, my windows are blown out. I can't see anything that's happening outside. Inside is properly exposed. So I know that I want to be able to see some of the detail outside, because there's a nice like forest back there. So what'll happen is when I try to expose for those windows, the room gets darker. So since the room is getting darker, I know that I'm going to have to light it up in order to be able to see out these windows. That's how I make this decision. People have asked how I carry my flash around, and I just throw it in my back pocket because I wear stretchy jeans. So it can throw this in my back pocket and we're good.
It's a whole other level of care. So if you're an agent or somebody who wants to really make a good impression on your clients and wants to treat them by giving them all of the tools that you have available to you, flash is something you might want to consider. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, I'm still very much winging this, so please, any feedback you have, any suggestions for future episodes, I would love to hear this. I'm trying to do these weekly and I don't want to run out of things to talk about. So if you guys have questions, I'll be happy to feature you and talk about your question in particular while I'm on a shoot. In the meantime, again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week with a brand new episode.